What, do you not have jumping jacks? I thought everyone got that shit.
Everyone has jumping jack.
It should be it should be one of the last ones. Mine's on my fourth page.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, no, mine's on my third.
Michael, we see you now. Well, Viking did go over to Discord and say that there was some login issues that they were aware of. Huh, that was weird.
Okay, congratulations on the promotion, Jane.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations, Jane.
Thank you.
Wait, who's here that's part of Roost?
Twig
I mean, RT has some.
and RT.
Okay.
He has some roosters.
My bad.
Naka, can you go ahead and get us set up and make sure to have at least one Roost member in AP and one in mid, please?
Can I have the Roost members out of the line, please? So, Twigster, you and all the green suits go AP pack.
Yes, sir. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Say please.
Please.
Pretty please.
Don't forget the cherry on top part.
Oh, of course, with cherries and whipped cream.
Jens, do what you do best.
Yeah, there.
Roost comms check. Osprey over Southgate.
Dodo over Northgate.
Southgate car to mid. Scratch that tent. 2 on foot, Southgate tents. Pushing Silos tunnel.
Out of silo. Out of silo.
Oh, he's down. He's down. I think he's down too. I think I killed two. Both of them in this tunnel should be dead.
He's shooting through roll, Cal.
I ain't not shoot through no wall.
Yeah, 'cause you can't aim, bro. Fuck, bro. I missed. It's
2 pushing tents.
One on foot, AP ramp.
One pushing Silos. One between grocery and Silos. Silos rat tunnel. Pushing Silos. Southgate clear at this time. Southgate car.
Oh, yeah, got him. Fuck.
Right side tent.
Hey, Chris, that dude that was shooting through the wall, he
2
fucking
on foot.
sucks. Yeah, for
2 holding Southgate parking. Southgate car to tent. 3 on foot.
2 on AP ramp.
One down.
×3 on foot, AP ramp. One in AP tunnel.
Left side tent. Pushing grocery.
One on foot AP ramp, one on foot AP tunnels.
Southgate, car to tents.
Yeah, left side sense. No, I didn't have my radio on.
3 standing in Southgate.
One down in Sunhill.
On top of tents, 1, 2.
One still on foot at AP ramp.
Left side pushing grocery. Scratch that, he's behind tents.
He's down there, I think.
One standing, 1 vanished at Southgate parking.
He died. There was one on top of the fence that was hit. Yeah, Chris, he's running back towards the.
1 pulling back out of Southgate.
Northgate's clear at this time.
I haven't really even been hit since I died.
I'm 2% health right now.
She banned like fucking 5, 6 people already. You know they was here because their last name's Spinelli. Never mind, she only banned 3. But yeah, what had the last name Spinelli. I don't know about the other two. That's all they do.
Bruce, complete mission.
Roger, Dodo returning.
Hold the. Who's over holding the radio? Please stop. Whoever is holding the radio, please stop. This is for emergency comms only.
Jesus. Happening all morning, bro. We've been through this, bro. Somebody is close to Isaac.
Breathing loud as hell.
I turned mine off because I couldn't.
That happened to me on the old base. I didn't even know my shit got stuck on, bro. And that shit was on for like.
Yes, sir. What about him?
That's the one that was on the radio.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Hold on just a second, Sam.
I've got an ambulance at North Gate.
We got an EMS personnel on base. Location, sir. Disregard. He's down. And the location's at Northgate parking lot.
Yes, sir. I was on way earlier this morning, but not. It wasn't. No, it wasn't during the raid.
Do I have permission to use a BC to push that ambulance out of the way?
Yes, sir. Because I normally do not troll, especially with the radio. Um, I'm not a troller anyway. So I'm again my apologies. But I really don't think it was me. Um, 'Cause for the most part, I usually keep my radio off until the raid. Again, my apologies. Like I was telling Sir Chris here, I have been sick, and yesterday I was working. Um, so and you said it was this morning before the raid or during the raid or all right. Well, my apologies. I didn't intend to it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't troll. I don't troll on the radio for sure because I know how it is. Because even in other servers, I'm a part of the military as well. So again, my apologies. Uh, I'll be more aware.
Okay, so what we'll do is, Michael, if you're okay with it, this is a purple warning. I'm not going to press it to where you're doing laps or anything like that. Just keep it mindful and then make sure your radio is on when you log in because at any time anybody can be shooting out intruder and we're going to have all hands on deck, or if they're doing a radio check or something like that, or not even a radio check, just in general, in case it comes about that your name gets called on the radio for some odd reason.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And if possible, can I can you send me the evidence? I'm just so you know what I'm saying, just to see. But again, my apologies. I'm sorry. Uh, but yes, sir. I will do. I will do. I'll be more aware of it.
Okay, because that way it limits the amount of times that button gets pushed, and then it also, of course, with the radio on and everybody else, if you keep hitting the button, it just gets annoying after time. But we're trying to get it to where that radio stays clear. But Michael, are you good with just getting verbal warning and then going from there?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for the verbal and everything. I appreciate it. And sorry about that again.
All right, Michael, can you take over real quick? I gotta jump off here real fast.
All right, yes, sir. Thank you again, sir, and I will be more aware for sure. Yes, sir, for sure. I know, NRP in my other server, uh, there's a lot of trolls over there, and it does get hell annoying, you know, with them just trolling on it. You know, I mean, they'll even be speaking on it, just making noises and stuff, and it's definitely annoying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Have a good one, sir.
Would need backup at N.
Backup needed at Northgate. We all got taken out by gang members. One possible paramedic on base also.
He's in here.
They are behind the mountains.
Northgate was being attacked. Multiple soldiers were down.
He's in headquarters.
This side, this.
Roger, on your way now.
Intruder down.
Michael, them man ready for the war by dog boy. Them man ready for the war by killer boy. Hello. No boy, flatten your much we flatten it out, we flatten the whole baguette boy. No boy, I will be like the mochi that's it, 2 3 liter and no, never soft boy. Eh, if I know what you dog I would have fuck with us off after immune. If I wouldn't know it was you dog.
Here, I think so.
You have plenty forward on me boy dog boy, too much of forward you have on me boy.
with
Yes,
one
sir.
day.
Yeah, one day would be nice, dude.
Yes, sir.
No, I just wish we can go with one day without any soldiers fucking breaking the rules. Just one.
Hey, go up to the top. Go up to the top of the tower. Sorry, I was having a hard time hearing you over them talking down there. So basically, I'm gonna allow like only the best shooters to be the snipers, and then we'll have a spotter section of the unit. So basically, I want a sniper per tower at least minimum. I'd like to have more spots being able to be covered as well. Like if we were on full lockdown and had a full crew, there would be definitely room for at least two snipers per tower plus two spotters per tower on base. So I think that's where I'll get my number from. Yeah, so two minimum, and I'm thinking two minimum per tower. So I'm thinking I have a roster of a minimum roster of four per tower on base.
Absolutely. No disrespect to your higher rank.
Yeah, so I think we're also going to try to utilize like drone the recon unit as like spotters as well if we need like having a crossover into the sniper unit, being available for those positions if we need to fill those spaces. Sorry, I didn't catch that last part. Um, I don't, I don't know to what you're referring. Oh yeah, so it basically what it does is it'll zoom in on what you're shooting. Like so, if you're aimed, I heard about it. I probably won't do it, but it'll basically just zoom in your entire screen to like the middle of your screen. But it won't change the render scale, so you'll only be able to just really see what you can actually see. You'll just be closer to the target. So like imagine that 25% center of your screen is expanded to the entirety of the screen. You wouldn't see yourself. You wouldn't see anything else. Just basically your crosshairs and the block around where your crosshairs would be. Yes, sir. I have not picked a single person. The only person, I mean, if you've clicked the mark, Michael, you're in the unit. Same like Riley, she clicked the mark. She wants to be in it. She's in the unit. You know, any MG that clicks that unit, I think I'll allow it. I'll allow in that unit. I think anyone under MG, they have to have a level 9 or higher AK. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't tell me who my ICs were. He just told me that I was one IC, or he was gonna. He asked me if I wanted it, and then I told him yes, and he's like, "Well, you're the one IC," and he said he'd get back with me on who he was gonna choose. So, thank you for telling me ahead of time. He was probably gonna tell me when he got on at some point today. I think you're gonna see it blossom, and I will. I got to talk to Cruz later on when he gets on. But I'm going to be stepping down out of Spec Ops because I also we also FG and I also believe that the sniper unit it will be very well utilized during the gang raid houses or raid of the gang houses. Sorry, that was my dyslexia. That we would be utilizing the sniper during those as well, and that's when Spec operates its most. And I really don't want to be correlating, like trying to watch both groups and make sure both groups are being handled properly. But also, like the last 3 times the Spec Ops have been called to duty to do training, the one I see has not been online during those trainings. So I'm pretty much just I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to have my name attached to that. Is kind of where I'm at. Plus, I really want to focus on making this. I want to. I basically want to. Not, I don't want to steal what Mo did, but I want to mimic his progress with recon with the drone unit. I want to mimic his progress 100%. Yes, sir. I'll definitely be utilizing that. Anyone that you know over the next few days, so we can get a good roster built. Anybody that you know that hops online that can shoot where the shit and has a level 9 or higher AK, that hasn't checked that mark, or that you know hasn't checked that mark or hasn't showed interest. Talk with them, tell them to get on the Discord, and get that checked, because I need this to be a pretty decent sized unit. That way we can be active during every raid here on base, and every gang house raid that we do out in the city. We have plenty of members for the team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. And if you have any ideas, if you have any ideas that you think will make the unit prosperous or will help the unit advance, say so. This isn't my unit. This is our unit. Oh yeah, I got some good ideas for some trainings already. I want to utilize. I kind of want to utilize the snipers on the side of the mountain and do a training with like against army on base, just to see what we can pull off, how sneaky we can be. I mean, there's a lot of hiding spots around base, so one day we'll do a good training. Well, several times we'll do some good trainings like that. We'll do I even want to try to work on doing some of the drone sniping, so you can use your drone to snipe as well. And if you know how to aim your camera properly, you can line up perfect shots at double the distance you normally would be able to, and you won't have to do any sort of addition to your game or add an overlying app. Yep. All right. I'd also like it to kind of be like stealthy when we do any sort of trainings. I'd like us to be as stealthy as possible for those moments or those times where we're utilized during raids, like in the city towards gang houses. Like when we go help, I'd like our people to be stealthy enough to be able to move around and get positioned without being spotted. So I think that's something else we'll do. We'll utilize the spotters, a couple of the spotters, to do spotting and spot the snipers, and then we'll have the snipers doing the sneaking with a spotter, at two-man teams doing some sneaking kind of thing, and try to sneak to a goal point and see if the spotter can't find them, and that way we can work both sides of the team. Yes, sir. I'm excited for this opportunity. Yes, sir. I'm glad to have you in it, and I thank you for all your words of encouragement, man. You don't know how much that really honestly means to me. The things you've said, you didn't really have to fluff my ego any. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.